What's up, guys? I'm back again with another headset review for the Xbox 360. Who would have thunk it? As promised, I don't know if you guys are reading any of my comments and things that I post, but if you are, you would know that I promised you guys a review and comparison on the new headset by Track Scan, and the headset's called VIBRAS 5.1. This headset is over here where I'm looking. I'm going to put it in the frame here in a second. But this company's been around since '93, and they've been doing headsets and scanners and things for a long time. And they came up with this. This here is another true 5.1 setup here, headset. Of course, you get your 5.1 decoder box and your headset. And as you can see right here, this is the only official licensed Xbox 360 headset that's out. So that is telling me that this company definitely did something right. So yeah, I definitely want to put these to the test, see what they're capable of doing, see how they compare to the Triton X Pros that are still currently my favorite headset. I still play Modern Warfare just about every day, and not really getting any better at it, but I don't think it's because of the headset. But anyways, I'm going to put these to the test. Here's a little bit of information on them. I don't know if that'll focus, but just kind of tells you the frequency response for each speaker, the impedance, and a little bit of numbers for you. This headset also came with a little card here, and I'll put this up, and you guys can take a look at this. Basically, all this is saying is these things are badass. This headset here, the decoder box anyway, is using the AC3 chipset, which is pretty much like the best of the best. It also has 10 speakers in this headset. 10, 5 in each cup. Now, you might be saying, wow, 10 speakers? Do you really need 10 speakers? Yeah, if you want to be like licensed, if you want to be a certified headset and not screwing around, you want 10 speakers. No, you know what? I said the same thing. I'm thinking, isn't that a little overkill? 5 speakers in each side? But you know what? Hey, put 50 in there. You're spending $200, $250 on a headset. Justify it. But I want 200 speakers in my next headset. Let's see, what else is it saying? High performance miniature speakers. Now, when I first read that, I'm thinking, you know what? High performance, miniature speakers. That's just a fancy way of saying, you know what, I just got some load of crappy speakers crammed into this headset. Now, that may or may not be true. I'm thinking it is not true. I know they probably have, there's 5 in here, so I'm sure they're using 40mm drivers for the sub, and probably 20 or 30mm drivers for the front and the rear, maybe something smaller for the front end or the center, which is fine. You don't need a huge driver for your center channel, because there's no bass really being outputted to that channel anyway. So it makes more sense to have a smaller speaker. That's just gonna be able just to produce what it needs to produce. Sometimes if you use a bigger speaker, you got a 40mm driver and you're trying to have it produce 5,000 hertz. It's just not able to do it. So anyways, I'm hoping this thing is just going to blow me away. You know, for 250 bucks, you know, I got it on their website. I would definitely recommend going to their website and getting it there, as opposed to finding, you know, some eBay guy selling it. Um, but yeah, enough babble. Let me bust this thing open. I'll show you what's in the box, and we'll get started on the review.